Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to share uh, some sort of insights about how a Tableau project happen. There are multiple approach, but the one of the easy approach I am going to share, like if you are absolute fresher to the Tableau and having some sort of experience into the data analytics and not sure like in the real project how the Tableau dashboard development happens, then I would request you to watch this video till the end so that you will get a very basic understanding of how the Tableau dashboard development work happen. In many interview they ask what kind of projects you have been worked on. So in that cases you can answer the basic stuff that I'm going to share in this video. So this is gonna to be very helpful for you guys if you are not aware about how the Tableau project works in the real environment. So let's get started. Okay, so I will keep it very simple and very basic. Okay, so let's say you are sitting at here on the machine. I'll draw, this is you sitting on your machine over here. Okay, now there is a existing infrastructure. Okay, let's say I'm going to draw one cloud over here. I'm gonna name it as Tableau server. Okay, now this Tableau server contain multiple reports or multiple dashboards over here. Too many dashboard, like there is no limit, and there are a group of users present over here. Okay, let me say a group 1 is here, group 2 is here, group 3 is here, and what they are doing, they are continuously accessing the reports which is published onto the Tableau server. Okay, so let's divide these users in form of different regions. Like let's say this is US region group, this is EU group, this is APJC group, just for example. Okay, and all groups are accessing a same report, same dashboard. Okay, now the data is coming to this Tableau server is associated with the on-prem or cloud platform. Let's say it is on-prem. Okay, this is a backend server and let's name it as Oracle. Now this Oracle server is delivering data to the Tableau server. Okay, and based on that data the dashboards are showing up their charts and all. Okay, now try to understand what is happening. So you as a Tableau developer is publishing the reports onto the server. Okay, and not even you are publishing the reports onto the server, you are configuring the backend data to your Tableau reports, and then you are publishing it to server. Okay, there are multiple ways to do it. You may have heard about the live connection and extract connection. Yeah, so we will come to that point in some time. Let's try to understand the overall infrastructure, a basic infrastructure. Okay, so let's say the client, this is the client, and client is sending you some requirements to develop some sort of reports, and based on that requirement you are digging out into the Oracle server over here, right? So what you are doing, you are trying to identify what are the different tables are present into the Oracle. You will try to identify how you can join those table and create a final table to make it ready for uh, visualization purpose. And once you are done with the final table, you create a view. Okay, so this is one of approach to create view, and based on that view you implement the same view to the Oracle, and now you have a crystal clear script ready. Okay, now what you do, this view you want to upload as an extract to the Tableau server over here, over Tableau server as a extract. Now you create empty extract on the Tableau server and connect that with the view and publish the data to the Tableau server. So whatever data is running behind this view, it is now published to Tableau server. Now what you do, you connect the your Tableau worksheet to this particular data source and create the visual, and then publish it over the specified folder. And while publishing the specified folder, what you are doing, you are applying the row level security, RLS. So based on the row level security, each group will be able to access only the data belongs to their region. So that is another big topic, but whoever is going to access this report is only able to access the data, underlying data will be from that particular region only. So let's say group 1 is from US, so group 1 will be able to access only data related to US into that dashboard, not EU. They will not be able to access the EU region data or APJ. So similar kind of condition will be for EU and APJ. So that kind of things comes under the RLS, row level security, and that has to be done by the you as a Tableau developer. So what you are doing, so you are first understanding the requirement, then you are identifying the relationship, building up the view, implementing the view into the Oracle, then creating the extract for the same view into the Tableau server over here, and then you are going to develop the Tableau dashboard by connecting that extract with your local system and again publishing it back by applying some row level securities. Okay, so this is a very basic flow of a Tableau project. Okay, so I gave you, this is one of the scenario. All right, so I hope you got a very basic understanding of how the things happens. Okay, now let's see the scenario number 2. What happens in scenario number 2? So this was for the extract. Now I will try to explain the things for the live connection. So let's say client want to see the live activity of the data. Okay, so what you do in that case, you write the custom SQL into the Tableau desktop. Based on custom SQL, you retrieve the table within the Tableau desktop, and with that table you create a visual, and then you publish that to the Tableau server. So when you publish it to Tableau server, there is one extract create, and data source creates for that particular sheet, and that will be live. So while publishing it, you have to set the frequency of the refresh. It could be 3 minutes or 15 minutes depending upon the requirement, and with that the client will be able to see the live activity happening on the data through that dashboard. So this is how the live scenario works. In case of live, the data volume is very low. Even you can say it is in 500 MB to few GB, like 1 or 2 GB. So data size is very low, but in case of extract, data size is very high. Like if the data size is very high, then we prefer to create an extract. If it is low, then I think it is good to go with the live connection, considering all different complexities. Okay, so this is in general view how live works. Now there is one more scenario, like third scenario. In the third scenario, what happens? Let's say we have some data coming out of data warehouse or into HDFS system, and through HDFS we are getting it into the Kafka streaming, and through Kafka, let's say we have a live data like this, and now we need to create a dashboard, live dashboard. So what we do, we will create a ETL pipeline. We will create the ETL pipeline. Let's take an example. It is NiFi, Apache NiFi. So we will create a pipeline. We will connect Kafka consumer to NiFi pipeline. We will process the data, and after processing the data, we will push that data or insert that data into the SQL table, into the let's say Oracle or MS SQL server over here. So we'll store it. It will continuously update the MS SQL based on the streaming frequency, and we will get our SQL table updated in every 15 second or 15 minute or 10 minute, whatever frequency we have set configured on this particular server. Now what we will do, we will simply create a custom SQL on the Tableau desktop and connect this table to the Tableau desktop. We will now develop the report, and now after developing the report, we will publish the report to the Tableau server, where the client will be able to access the data. So this is something advanced level, like it, but it will come with experience. So I just trying to give you a basic heads up like what kind of different scenarios you will come across after working as a Tableau developer on a real project. So Tableau developer work is not only to work on developing Tableau report like this part. No, you must be well aware about this part also, because if anything goes wrong with validation, you must know how to debug the issues on these particular stages, and that's what a real project gives a kick. Okay, so always try to always try to learn the SQL, ETL, data warehousing plus Tableau. So Tableau alone is not enough, you have to add on few more skill like SQL knowledge, ETL knowledge, and data warehousing knowledge also. Okay, so most of the cases this kind of work comes under the data engineering, but if you have adaptive you have a very good understanding of how to develop the pipeline and all, so you can take up that work also and enhance yourself to the next level like this. So I just gave you a very basic understanding of how Tableau projects work. So as a fresher, as an absolute fresher, what you have to do? First, you have to go and check the data on Kaggle. Then you have to download the CSV file and load that to the SQL. In second stage, you have to do some data manipulation, like you have to create a custom views, manipulate the data, apply the case statement, add some features to the existing data and get it more improved or more insightful. And in the third stage, you have to connect a Tableau desktop with the SQL and get that data into the Tableau desktop, and then try to build the visual. Okay, and once you are done with visual, you can create how to create extract. There is an option in Tableau desktop to create extract. You have to create extract in dot hyper and save it, and then you have to upload that to the Tableau online. So you have to keep doing this basic activity to get very good hands-on on this path. So things are same, platforms are different into the real project, but things are almost same. So I think you got very good understanding of how things happens. So if you found this video useful, hit a thumbs up button. You can like my video, you can share your thoughts into comment section, and if you want more videos like this, then you can subscribe to my channel also. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, that's it for the day. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.